Hello everyone and welcome to a new series I'm trying to do for emulations. So we're going to try to do different games and I figure I'd start with the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess GameCube one. I'm actually running it through the Dolphin emulator on the RetroArch, or the Dolphin Core on the RetroArch system of emulation. Of course, this is going to be interesting because I haven't played Twilight Princess in, I'm gonna say it's been years. Uh, Horse, I think Epona should work. Okay, so, yeah, the ratio, because you're supposed to change your TV to match it. I'll go ahead and move my mouse over to the side so it's out of the way, since I'm using a Xbox controller. I think the last time I played it, I got all the way to like Hyrule Field, and then I got to right before the Gorons, and I actually never got further. I've never beaten a game like this, or I've never beaten Twilight Princess. Never been to Hyrule that he remembers. But yeah, I'm trying to remember. I think there's been a few Legend of Zeldas I've beaten. I've beat Ocarina of Time, of course, GameCube and 3DS, and I beat Phantom Hourglass and Minish Cap. I don't remember what other ones I've beat, because it's been so long since I've looked over my games of Zelda that I own. There's a skip, but cutscenes are fine. I know when you do randomizers, they try to cut out the cutscenes, and I don't have, for what I've found, there's not actually cutscenes for, or there's not really a randomizer for Twilight Princess GameCube, which is very odd. Plus, the cutscenes sometimes help you herd your way towards next objectives. So, okay, I do have a problem right there. I just noticed. Control scheme. It's probably gonna bite me in the butt later, but the C stick, when I change it left and right, there we go. Alright. That's better. Alright, so items, map. Alright. Roll. Let's go get Epona. Now, I already remember this section. And since I'm using the RetroArch emulator, there is a speed up for the gameplay. Oh boy, okay. Gotta remember control scheme. It has been a while. I do know a lot of people actually could ask, well, how do you tell that this is the GameCube version? Well, one is the way Link holds the sword / has the Triforce. It's actually the Wii, and I think the Wii U version pulled from the Wii version. It's on his right hand instead of his left. For a good majority of games, it is on his left hand. And he is a left-handed swordsman. Alright, so we don't have nothing to do in the village currently, except go help the dude with his goats. Alright. Alright, so we gotta herd him into the barn. I always kind of do a circle motion. There's always the one. Ah, there we go. Okay, where are they at? There's always the one. Get in there. There's always that one that'll just run past it. Like at times I had one that would run the whole length of the place. Yeah, this dude's nice. He basically gets you to... There we go. Basically teaching you how to do Epona stuff for later in the game. Sure, we'll save right now. Save screen music was always soothing. Oh, these three. These three were always a treat. Alright, so there's always stuff inside the house normally. I think at one point you have to come back to the house. Whoa. Yeah, because you can't see in the basement. So at some point you have to come back to Orden once you have like a lamp or something. I think you get a lamp like soon after you go to the first dungeon though. Pretty sure. Alright, so I do remember this part of the quest. It's now to find rupees enough to get a slingshot. There's a blue rupee. I forget how much the slingshot is worth. Oh man, that was terrible. I was thinking it was gonna... Alright, so let's see. I'm trying to remember all the different things you could do to get rupees. I know one of them is... Oh shoot. I did also like that about this game. You could get wet and actually see Link dry off slowly. And you can tell the difference. Alright, so... Alright. There we go. If I remember correctly, you either... Yeah, you don't use this one. You use this one. Alright, so we gotta aim for the monkey. Set free. Give me that. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Alright, so this is the fun part, because getting back to shore is easy, but making sure you have this in hand is... Oh boy. Okay. Good to go. Now we will take this back over here. I believe this gets us the fishing rod, which will help the cat. Okay, so we're just going to take the crate all the way back over here. And fishing rod, perfect. Alright, so I'm pretty sure pumpkins... Yeah, pumpkins lay out rupees. Alright. Huh. Alright. Let's go ahead and put fishing rod on Y. There's one of these pumpkins that's like a good rupee. It's like always a blue, but I don't remember which one it is. So I'm just going to keep... Ah, man, I gotta remember how fishing works. Okay, come on. Ah. The fishing mechanic in this game always psyched me up, because... Okay. Ah, see? You can get a fish, it's just, it's really, really hard. Come on. Oh. What the? Wasn't the... Oh, you're supposed to catch one and then the cat'll take the next one. Right. Ah, man, I almost had that one, I think. Okay, watch it. Ah, it started coming back up just as I grabbed it. What? It was still going down. Now I see why the C stick for... The look on Link's face. Hey, that cat stole my fish. Oh, there's a rupee under the bridge. I just saw it. Alright, put away this. I see why the C stick was now inverted. It actually is for that, and probably everything else that's aim-based. Which I really don't like that that is the way it is. I think I figured it out on Wind Waker that way too. It's like the Wind Waker itself. I'm not sure if the bow did it because I didn't. I'm trying to do natural playthroughs and randomizers, and the natural playthrough was the one that was kicking me. Alright. I think this is one. Ow. Okay, where am I? Oh, right, I'm over here. I don't know why I'm over here, though. Oh, yeah, I can go up the boxes. And go up to the top up here. Get that chicken up here. Oh, yeah, there's a... Game. I've noticed there's only a few games that yellow rupees, not gold, yellow, like this one, actually show up in. Okay, so... Try not to fall again. Another hawk. The Orden stuff is kind of tedious because you want to get the slingshot so that you have it for later game. Plus, you need it as a story element. Honestly, I could see why the randomizer would be hard because you'd have to first place where you could feasibly start it at. Like, Wind Waker starts, like, it's the earliest place I think you can grab, technically, that makes it to where you don't lose all traces of it can't be done, is at, like, right after you get the Triforce. Or right after you get the Master Sword. I don't know how I did that one. Alright, so I think there's also a minigame right here I can do. Yup. Oh, crap. There it went. Yeah, I slipped up. Alright, so she gives me something over here. I think it's a bottle. There's like a few different things to get at the beginning of the game. Yeah, it's half a bottle of milk. And then I wanted to get the slingshot. Milk 10. Yeah, 30 rupees for the slingshot. Alright, so let's go ahead and equip the slingshot. And we'll get the beehive's nest next, because the hornet hive or whatever that's above the house. I remember that is... Oh, crap. Okay, so... Pacha! I'm gonna need to turn and burn. Turn and burn, turn and burn, turn and burn. Into the water, into the water, into the water. Whew! Now they'll leave Link alone. Woo! Gotta turn and burn on that one. Alright. So this you can get bee larvae out of, but don't really need bee larvae. I always hated the climbing segments. Okay. I mean, there's other ways to get the beehive down. I think another way is to do the fishing rod. Yeah, drop down. I'm fine. Okay, so... talk to him. No problem. Alright, so now we go deal with the kids, which is going to be easy, because I think they just basically have you do a slingshot course, if I remember correctly. Oh, hey. The swordsman. You too. Alright. I know there's some stuff you can miss. I think you can... Alright, yeah, that spider's dying now. Hit the back button real quick. Alright, so... now we do the slingshot course. Okay. Okay. And then final. And then I think he just gave you the wood sword, which gets them their second half. Love that. I command you to tell us. That child is actually the one that scares me the most. Because they're like, tell me everything. I do like that the slingshot starts with 50 pellets in this game. Yeah, and Russell brought us the wooden sword. Alrighty. Time to go teach them some swordsmanship, I guess. Huh.